it's very hard. It's really hard to shop. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of the problems about being my size. It's hard to shop. You know what I mean? I'm looking around. You're a good-looking crowd. I don't know if you know this, but all clothing for big women, I don't know if you know this, for some reason is decorated with balloons and puppies. Do you see what I'm... That's your punishment for eating ice cream. Do you see that? They're like, yeah, have fun. You can live in 1987 every day. Have fun. It's a little mean. And there's a lot of bedazzling going on. There's a lot of sequins in my stores. I'm like, really? Do you think I need sequins? Seriously? You can't see me coming? Seriously? Come on, everybody. I'm overweight. I'm not a country singer. Calm down. What the Seriously? It's creepy. And I gotta tell you too, this is another one. The lingerie, oh God. And you always hear that women always wanna have bigger boobs, okay? Seriously, girls, stick with the little tiny bras that you get to wear, honestly, right? It's like, what are they made of, Kleenex? You wear them once, throw them away. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, I'm telling you, at my size, my bras at this point are pretty much vests of beige metal at this point. Do you understand? I'm serious. It's a contraption. I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes two people to get it on, which is awkward because I live alone, so that's weird. Although it's a nice way to meet the neighbors, I'll tell you that much, right? Deborah from upstairs. Yeah, I have to move. But it's upsetting. And then you go into, and you have to have a bra fitting done, according to Oprah, and she doesn't lie. So have you ever had a bra fitting? This is what it is, if you've never done it before, ladies. You go into a bra shop, right? And there's usually a little European woman waiting for you, God bless, and she takes you behind a curtain, takes her shirt off, and then she gropes you. And that's the whole appointment. There it is, right there, that's it. So now I go in every Thursday around 2:30. Every Thursday around 2:30. Unless I have lunch plans. But then, so I go in, I have this bra fitting done, right? And the woman tells me that my real bra size is G42. I was like, is that a bra or is that bingo? Which is it? Seriously? What do I get for 4 quarters? It's weird, all right? G42, I'm like, I think I just sunk your battleship. I'm gonna go. That is strange stuff. And I also, too, seriously, at this size, I get weird guys hitting on me. I really do. I get weirdos. I think that weirdos think they have a chance with me. And here's my message to the weirdos. You don't, okay? You really don't. I might hate myself, but I hate you more. Yes, I do! Weirdos! Oh my, seriously? Sometimes the dudes, oh my God, I had a man come up to me after a show. You can't even make this up, all right? I'm just standing there minding my business, staring, you know? He comes up to me, he sidled up to me. I'm pretty sure it was a sidle. So he comes up to me, and I see it. He's been working on a line, you know, his moment that he's gonna come up. Leans into me and says, so, I don't have a problem with big women. That was his line of seduction. I don't have a problem with big women. I'm like, really? Because you're gonna. Yeah. I would run if I were you, little man. Are you kidding? Strange stuff. And I also, too, I get older men. But when I say older, like, I mean above the age of 85. Do you know what I mean? Those are my men. Any man that's been in a world war likes me. Do you understand? Because those are the old dudes that look at me and think, she would survive a depression. You know, they come in.
Being woke, my woke friends have told me I'm not woke enough. I have to be woker. Some people don't even know what woke means, by the way. You know, they don't. You know, see, those are woke people. They're like, yeah, I'll tell you what it means. Let me tell you what it means. Oh, it means that you're conscious of everything, which is great, but it can also be annoying. You know, I'm not woke enough. That's what they've told me. I gotta be woker. You know, Starbucks coffee, I feel guilty if I even walk in. I can't walk into Starbucks coffee. I can't get my dark roast. I feel bad. You know, some brothers, they were arrested. They were just sitting in Starbucks, which is what you do in Starbucks. That's where you go to sit. Now I can't get my dark roast. There's so many products that racist people is like, you just, Chick-fil-A. Oh, I've traveled. Chick-fil-A, it ain't stopping nobody. People are still standing in line for Chick-fil-A. Tasty chicken. They just standing in line like, this is not my issue. This tasty chicken is powerful. There's gonna be nothing left. I mean, some racist people, they make good products. You ever been standing outside? Oh, it smells so good, but they don't like me, but I just want the food. This microphone, someone probably did something, I gotta talk like this. Just to be... I'm gonna be walking around naked at some point. They're gonna be like, what's wrong with her? Oh, that bitch is woke. That's what's wrong with her. She woke as yeah. And I have guilt too, because like I don't talk about politics as much as I want to on stage, because I'm not good at it, and I wish I were. And I realize this, so I have guilt. I have black guilt. Look, there's some white people out there, they're like, like, you could have that shit if you want it. But it's happening. It's when you're black and you haven't done enough, you feel it. Like, I need to do some marching. I need to get a good march in. Okay, it's just my allergies really been acting up. I don't want to be sniffling and protesting at the same time. I'm more of a seasonal protester, It's like, I was thinking maybe the fall. This joke doesn't work in LA, by the way. I need to do more. Like, I wanted to go to the Women's March, the first one in DC. I wanted to do that, but I have a weak bladder. I knew the lines for that bathroom were gonna be long, and they were. They said they were historically long. And when looking back in history, a picture of me just waiting in line for the bathroom. That's not what I want. Or straddling a bush because I couldn't make it. Just looking at my girlfriend like, this is our moment! I'm still peeing. I'm a feminist. I drink a lot of water to get rid of the man.
I got a couple for yoga. They have one in my neighborhood in Brooklyn. Really nice yoga place, very serene, beautiful surroundings. And I walk in, and I tell the lady I'm here with my Groupon. The yoga teacher brings me in. She puts me on the mat next to this beautiful woman, perfect size 2, big engagement ring, native tan. And the yoga teacher's like, let me know if you have any questions. I'm like, yeah, is she always here? Because I'd like to come to classes that she's absent from, if you don't mind. I went to another place in the city, another yoga place, totally different scenario. In Manhattan, I go in, I say, I have my Groupon, and they're like, oh, you're number 10. I'm like, excuse me? And they're like, oh, when you go in the room, you'll see there's numbers on the floor. Put your mat on number 10. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Come on in, relax, de-stress, do it right there. That's where you do it. Relax on that one. So I did, I went in, and sure enough, someone's on number 10. I'm like, here we go. I'm like, excuse me, I'm number 10. And she's like, oh, do you mind going to number 7? I want to be next to my friend. And I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. For all I know, I go to number 7. She pulls some funny business on number 10. And my name's on the books downstairs. No. I don't want any part of it. I went and got a bacon, egg, and cheese. Much better use of my time, I think. I did. I joined a running group, too. And this is what I learned about myself. I'm a very ugly runner. I get beet red, I'm hyperventilating, my arms are flailing. People are actually stomping me on the street like, are you okay? Do you need help? Looks like there's something very wrong happening here. I'm like, no, I'm just exercising. Thank you. This is what I look like when I do things that are good for me. But it's true, I feel like when I run, I cause other people to run. Like they see me coming and they just throw their stuff in the air. They're like, I don't know what's going on, but this girl looks terrified. And I'm getting out of the way. The guy who runs my group, he thinks everything you put in your body should be fuel, and he knows I don't feel the same way. So he's always trying to get me to stick with it. He's like, Kendra, Olympic runners eat 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. And I'm like, well, I got that down. I eat like I'm training for the Olympics, but I work out like a clinically depressed hypochondriac. I'm like, I don't want to go. Everybody hates me. My back's broken. It's terrible. I have been going to therapy because I have a lot of anxiety. I've been doing affirmations. And I feel like the affirmations help, but I almost feel like I get brainwashed. Like I ran into a friend the other day and she was like, "Hey Kendra, how are you?" And I was like, "I love and adore myself." She was like, "Okay. I'll see you later." I'm like, "Oh, so I'm gonna be happy but lonely, apparently." But I did. I started going to therapy, and the therapist, I don't feel like I got very much out of it. I went for 3 months, and I felt like I spent most of the time just trying to figure out if me and the therapist had any friends in common, because I didn't want her going back and telling Julie that I really think she's a jerk. But she let me pay in cash, which was nice. I used to call it my hush money, and every time I paid her, I wanted to be like, "This ought to help you keep your mouth shut." This is the thing, as a kid, I had a lot of anxiety dreams about abandonment. And I would have dreams that I came home and my whole house was empty. My family was gone. And now, as I've gotten older, I have a lot of anxiety dreams revolving around food. So I had one the other day that I was eating lasagna alone in an empty restaurant. And today, I made that dream a reality. You don't let those dreams die. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That's what I say.